Now, another classic radio air check on the home of classic Top 40 radio, airchecks.com.
66 WNBC. The temperature's on its way down. It's at 31 right now. Flurries this evening, cold temperatures tonight, and all day tomorrow only in the middle 20s. Like I say, 31 now, WNBC. 66 WNBC. He's so shy. Something must have been written about me, right? Pointer Sisters, 66 WNBC. Ball of fire. Pointer Sisters. I'm Gary Bridges, 520. You know the type, huh? I know the type. Jane Dornacker in the Encopter.
Jolly old St. Nicholas, lean your ear this way. Don't you tell a single soul what I'm going to say. Christmas
What are you singing this time?
Now, you dear old man, bring me a fudgy figgy pudding popper. I'll kick you in the... Can you imagine that some people don't even remember some of these beautiful, lovely old Xmas songs?
I never heard that one before.
Well, I'll tell you, there's one on the Super Sales Show on WNBC. What I mean, Super had to convince 5 or 4 of his coworkers that that was an actual song. I wish I could convince commuters to stay away from 34th Street in Midtown Manhattan between 7th and 8th Street. But for some motorists, it may be a little bit too late. There's going to be some big traffic jam, I'm afraid. 34th Street is reportedly, in fact, we just saw it, and it is still, there's some rescue vehicles on the scene there. 34th Street is closed in both directions between 7th and 8th Street because of that rather serious accident. Also, the southbound FDR is just bumper to bumper to bumper after gosh darn bumper before the 59th Street Bridge. The outbound lower level of the 59th Street Bridge is the same deal. And then when you get on the other side of the 59th Street Bridge, the FDR northbound is bumper to bumper to bumper. I think I better repeat these situations occurring in New Jersey right now. Northbound Route 35 closed in both directions at south of Eaton Circle and north of Tinton Avenue because of a building fire there on Route 35. And also traffic is still very heavy. Only the center lane open. Northbound on Route 1 approaching that Moritz Goods-Kind Bridge there. That's across the Raritan River because of a 3-car and 1 tractor-trailer accident. I think it's time to pass. Oh, also in New Jersey. Boy, New Jersey is the problem spot this afternoon. It's very heavy on Route 10 from Livingston Circle, approaching Livingston Circle. It's just volume, but you can turn it down just a little bit. Fasten your WNBC seatbelts. I'm Jane Dornacker for 66 WNBC.
A little early for New Year's Eve, you say? Well, not when some of the lowest Michelin radio tire prices are being offered for the very last time. It's ETD Automotive Center's gigantic end-of-year Michelin tire clearance, and it's on now. Why Michelin? Because so much is riding on your tires this holiday season. Why Englewood Tire Distributors? Because we made a special purchase of over 4,000 Michelin all-season and winter radials, and we're offering them to the public at the absolute lowest prices of the year. For example, the Michelin XM&S with an aggressive mud and snow tread for excellent traction, just $39 for size 155/13 and mounted free. Similar savings on over 70 other Michelin sizes and tread designs, but that's not all. ATD Automotive Centers deliver convenience with locations in Englewood, Butler, Paramus, and Hillsdale. Use Visa, MasterCard, or get quick credit with ETD's Money Express charge. It's ETD Automotive Center's end-of-year Michelin tire clear-out, and it's on now. Don't miss it.
He's got a reputation for saving you money.
Key Ford, the only Ford dealer on Westchester Avenue in White Plains. Gus the manager speaking. Mr. Key ain't here. Oh, hello, Mr. Key. Right. Goodbye, Mr. Key. He is very happy. He's at a party where all the other Ford dealers came with lower prices than Mr. Key.
Well, what's he so happy about?
Mr. Key says everybody knows that is a masquerade party.
The only Ford dealer on Westchester Avenue, Key Ford, White Plains.
He's the only dealer when you want selection.
Key Ford, the only Ford dealer on Westchester Avenue in White Plains with the full line of new Fords at low, low prices.
He's got a reputation for saving you money. He's the only way to go.
Key Ford, the dealer.
The only one.
The only Ford dealer on Westchester Avenue, Key Ford in White Plains.
Ford Lincoln, that's... Can I just start over? Key Ford is affiliated with Miriam Motors and Key Lincoln. I get one word out and I've blown it already, right? Key Ford is affiliated with Miriam Motors and Key Lincoln Mercury in Connecticut.
Gifts that add comfort and convenience to someone's life are always appreciated. So this Christmas, choose from True Value Hardware Store's selection of useful holiday gifts. Hi, Pat Summerall to suggest the Pollenex Smoke Grabber battery-operated ashtray for just $9.99. Its powerful airflow draws annoying smoke and odors through a 6-stage replaceable filter. Then make someone's morning shower more pleasant with the Pollenex AM/FM Splash Dance Shower Radio. It's just $13.88 at participating True Value hardware stores.
Tonight on WNBC.
The Nets do battle with the Atlanta Hawks. Hi, everybody. I'm Neil Funk. Join me for all the play-by-play action tonight at 7:20. Remember, there's only one place for the NBA, 66 WNBC.
You call me from the room.
66 WNBC.
66 WNBC, falling in and out of love. Happens about 3 times a minute to me these days. I don't know what it is, man. I'm schizoid or something. Supremes, I'm Gary Bridges. I think it's the time of year. You could spend this part of the year, spend part of your holiday vacation in the French Alps with Earl C. Watkins, a man who will be more out of his element in the Alps than you. Keep it here for details how you can win a very special Air France Jet Vacation ski package and spend your vacation right after the first of the year with Imus in the morning's pal, Earl C. Watkins, 66 WNBC. If your personal business needs modems or communication software for its personal computers and demands a company that offers competitive prices and the service you deserve, you've only got 2 choices, Hayes and Manchester, and here's why. For more than a decade, Manchester and its team of sales professionals have been providing the New York business community with prompt service, technical support, and the most competitive prices around. Manchester recommends Hayes modems and software. Hayes modems offer the most sophisticated features and outstanding reliability, and Hayes software makes everything simple. So whether you have an Apple or an IBM, a Wang, or more than a dozen other personal computers, choose Hayes to see how easy it is to get online with the world. And to stay in line with competitive prices, support, and the service you choose Manchester. Remember, when it matters, the New York business community chooses Manchester Equipment Company of Hauppauge for their computer supplies and equipment needs.
December 4th, New York dance critics gather all in one place to witness something others have described as sultry, spellbinding, powered with raw animal vitality. The Alvin Ailey American Dance Theater in New York with 4 new ballets. And here's what those critics had to say about Alvin Ailey's For Bird with Love. And we quote, and here's what they said about Jennifer Muller's Speeds. And what they said about Louis Johnson's Lament. And what they said about Billy T. Jones and Arnie Lane's How to Walk an Elephant. So come to City Center for the premieres, for the revivals, for the Alvin Ailey American Dance Theater. It'll bring you to your feet. Tickets through December 29th are available at City Center, 131 West 55th Street, 246-8989, or at Ticketron, or by calling Charge It. The Alvin Ailey American Dance Theater.
Sometimes the whole world narrows down to just 2 people. That's when it's nice to brush your breath with Dentine.
Great game, huh? You almost don't notice the cold.
Yeah, almost.
Being together is even nicer with Dentine, because not even mouthwash can freshen your breath better than when you're chewing great-tasting Dentine.
When the whole wide world for you narrows down to just you 2.
Think we're freezing to death?
Mm-mm. Look, you can still see our breath.
Brush your breath with Dentine. 66 WNBC.
66 WNBC. Broken Wings. Mr. And Mr. Bridges here. Gary Bridges on the radio at 5:39. It's time to check with Jane Dornacker in the N-copter and see what's going on. Jane, I don't know why it is when I get you on the line, that song comes up, Broken Wings, you know?
I gotta tell you something, Gary, here. I mean, Christmas is supposed to be a happy time. We got the separate lives, the broken wings. I mean, gee.
I'm telling you, my life is falling apart here on the radio.
Have some picky pudding. Come on, let's hear the picky pudding anthem. And
I'll let you sing it for me.
Now bring me a picky pudding.
All right.
Actually, bring me some traffic jam. You don't have to bring it because it's out there for the making, especially right here in Midtown Manhattan on 34th Street between 7th and 8th. It's they closed down. There was a very serious accident there. It looked like they were letting traffic go through. It was closed entirely eastbound for a while, but it looked like they were just starting to roll again, so to speak. Use the term loosely. Also, it looks like it's going to be very heavy there through that Midtown Tunnel for a while, although they cleared up the accident, which I saw there that was working there earlier. The eastbound Grand Central Parkway is still just so darn heavy from LaGuardia all the way to Utopia Parkway, and it looks like, well, we're right over the Williamsburg Bridge right now, and it looks just fine. Gary, it's time for the traffic thought of the afternoon. I know you always look forward to this, and here it is. Stop watching me! Those of you
I'm just looking forward.
Stop watching. Stop it, I said. Those of you in your cars, of course, you realize that even though you're stuck in the traffic jam, people may be looking over at you. As long as you've got a car between yourself and them, it's okay. Pick your nose or work with some special kind of skin problem. It won't matter to them because they're doing their own thing and listening to their WNBC radio, too. But let's just hope they all got those WNBC belts fastened. I'm Jane Dornacker for 66 WNBC.
The present that brings people close is now as close as a local bank. It's the people present. AT&T long-distance gift certificates. Shopping at a neighborhood bank makes it easy to give someone you love a conversation with someone they love.
Sure, she can say cookie, but can she say grandma? 2 under par. Witnesses, Charlie. I need names.
AT&T long-distance gift certificates make people smile. They're warm and full of the magic that brings everyone close. The perfect gift for people who need people.
6 kittens, and not bad for a cat named Sam.
A participating bank isn't too far away, so pick up your AT&T long-distance gift certificates now in $25 gift packs, 5 $5 certificates, redeemable with any local phone company, and good on all AT&T long-distance calls.
Remember your peach prom dress when the zipper broke and everyone laughed? Yeah.
The people present. AT&T long-distance gift certificates. Get them now at these banks: Long Island Trust, the Bank of New York, and First National Bank of Toms River. AT&T, the right choice.
Some stores claim to make buying a computer easy. They seem to be more interested in making a sale than in helping you get the computer you really need. At Sears Business System Center, we don't think it should be too easy to buy a computer. Our main concern is making sure you get the computer that best fits your business. So instead of giving you a lot of pat answers, we're apt to ask you some pretty tough questions. Questions about your business. Questions to help us design the right system for you. And we have the equipment to build that system. Computers by IBM, Apple, AT&T, and Compaq. Over 1,000 software titles, printers, peripherals, and much more. Plus the kind of nationwide service and support many stores just can't offer. We'll even come to your office to work with you. Some places seem to have all the answers. At Sears Business System Center, we just give you the right one.
I know I have something to say here. Oh, now's the smart time to come to Sears Business System Center. Sorry, you'll find savings of 10 to 35% on most business equipment, and you can take advantage of year-end business tax savings if you buy before December 31st. Check your yellow pages for the Sears Business System Center near you.
When you get a snack attack, get Blue Diamond almonds. Almonds have honest food value, especially protein and fiber.
3 o'clock break. I'll be right back. What have you got that's good for a snack?
Blue Diamond almonds beat the snack attack.
Blue Diamond almonds. One nibble is never enough.
It's 11 o'clock. I'm hitting the sack. What have you got that's good for a snack?
Blue Diamond almonds beat the snack attack.
Reach for California's Blue Diamond almonds in cans, jars, and foil packets.
Heard about the Cadillac Holiday Bonus at your participating Cadillac dealer? It's 8.5% annual percentage rate GMAC financing on any new 1986 Cimarron. And that can mean an average finance savings of over $1,400 based on the comparison of all November 1985 GMAC contracts for Cadillac Cimarron. Actual savings will depend on amount financed and length of contract. Cimarron is a luxury car with leather seating areas and just about every power assist standard. It's also a sports sedan with an available multi-port fuel-injected V6 and fully gas-charged suspension. For 8.5% financing, you must take actual retail delivery out of dealer stock by December 31st. See your participating Cadillac dealer for qualification details. Dealer financial participation may affect consumer cost. The Cadillac Holiday Bonus, 8.5% financing on Cimarron. Who deserves a bonus more than you?
It's a Cadillac. 66 WNBC.
66 WNBC. 548. This is a song with special significance to the one in your household who pays the bill. Glenn Fry and the heat is on, baby. 66 WNBC with a way to spend a holiday vacation in the French Alps. Free with Earl C. Watkins. Listen here in the morning tomorrow. 66 WNBC. Hot child in the city. That's Nick Gilder. I'm Gary Bridges. If your nonprofit group's planning some event of interest, send it on your letterhead to WNBC Community Calendar, Box 1234, New York 10101. Time now for WNBC News, sponsored by Sears. Here's Doug O'Brien.
And here's what's happening. The head of New York State's Organized Crime Task Force does not think there'll be a mob war following the death of Big Paul Castellano. Castellano, the Don of Dons, if you will, and his bodyguard shot down at the height of rush hour in front of an East Side restaurant yesterday. This morning, police and the FBI were talking open war. Now they think maybe the killing was more of a forced retirement, agreed to in advance by other mafia chieftains. Make no mistake about it, the WHO doesn't bother New York City Chief of Detectives Richard Nicastro nearly so much as the when and where.
Ordinarily, it's done in a more a quiet place, quiet area, rather than the middle of Manhattan, such as that took place. Even Anastasia was shot inside of a barber shop, not on a street. What concerns us more, I believe, is how it happened and where it happened, not so much who it happened to. But 45th Street and 3rd Avenue is a traveled area that could very well have turned into a catastrophe for some innocent people that were in the area.
Albert Anastasia, the head of Murder Incorporated, was shot in October 1957 in a barber shop on Central Park South. The last outdoor killing by the mob was in 1971 at an Italian-American Unity rally. Joseph Colombo died that day. Sirhan, the assassin of Robert Kennedy, whose attorney complained of unfair treatment at a June parole hearing, has been granted a new review of his case. The California Board of Prison Terms decided the three-member panel failed to follow proper procedures. Attorney Luke McKissick says Sirhan was quoted to say after the decision, "It's the only good Christmas present I've had in over 17 years.
This is airchecks.com.